Hey, I'm Vincent.
I'm Andy.
I'm Daniel, and we are the Midnights Juggernauts.
Where do we come from, Daniel?
We come from Mars. No, we come from Australia, which is pretty much as far away from here as Mars.
Yes, Vincent and I are from a town called Melbourne in the south, and Daniel's from kind of like the beaches of.
He's like from the surf city, Sydney, Australia.
Yeah.
So if you ever want to learn to surf, you just go to his place. He'll get his spare board for you, take you out on the waves.
It's great when we go to rehearse. Sometimes we go to Sydney to rehearse, and we don't do much rehearsing because we just go surfing because Dan has to surf all the time.
Well, we never surf. We're always like trying to rehearse.
I don't surf, but Sydney does have good beaches, and it's an amazing city. A little bit better than Melbourne, but Melbourne's pretty cool too.
It's sort of like
My music's like
a Coca-Cola Zero.
Coca-Cola Zero, the taste of Coca-Cola without the calories.
Mm.
No, it's kind of like when you go to a music store. Sometimes we see it like in this indie dance section categories. So we go with that term sometimes, but there's lots of different elements there. It's like we're a rock band, so if you see us play live, it's like we'll put on a rock show. There's like all these kind of different moods and elements in our set as well. As we kind of have, it's not all upbeat, and we love getting a crowd moving and dancing, and like we like the party vibe as well, but we also have like kind of atmospheric downbeat sections to our music and different moods and emotions. So it's like it's like a Coke Zero pretty much.
yeah.
Yeah, we've just put out our debut album, Dystopia, and it's this critically acclaimed beast of an album is now available from Switzerland to Tonga to Japan. But yeah, it's kind of, yeah, as we said, it's like our first album, so we're pretty happy with it. We're proud of our child, and now we're just like touring the world supporting its release, and it's good. It's like we'll travel from city to city, country to country, and it's like you'll go out to clubs and you might hear it playing, or it's like I was watching TV in Holland 2 nights ago and the clip came up on the TV, and it's good to know that it's like out there now. We created this the music, and now it's like living its own life out in the world. So it
was left home. Our music left home. It was a struggle, but now we're happy that it's free and able to experience life itself.
And evolve in other people's lives.
We've heard a little bit about the festival. It's got a long history, is that right? Montreux Festival? And I think when I arrived, I thought it was like the place is one of the most beautiful places I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's incredible.
We did think that they've shot many James Bond films here, have they? They have. I thought so.
It looks like it.
It's like so many scenes, and we
yeah, well, it's like an iconic classic festival as well. It's like, you say Jimi Hendrix?
Yeah.
Jimi Hendrix, and I'm sure there's a long list of names that have played here. And
I watched that footage of Jimi Hendrix playing here only about a month ago. It was on TV somewhere. It's pretty cool.
And is it nearly one of the oldest festival as well? Like it's been around since
42 years.
42 years. So
why don't we go into Wikipedia and find out as many facts about the Montreux Festival as we can?
It was pretty great to be invited to come play here. Like, that's the thing about touring Europe, especially like out of anywhere in the whole world. Every city's so different, and especially this one.
Yeah.
It's definitely one you remember.
It's like there's some places in the world where we had to focus on like the UK and probably North America, but it's like one place which personally for the band we really wanted to come to Switzerland, just the personal experience of coming here. It's just like the atmosphere when as we said before, it's very exotic to us coming from Australia. We don't have like Australia's very flat and boring, and but coming here.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I love it.
Geography, I'm not talking about people's personalities, but it's like
Beautiful country.
it is beautiful.
But it is flat.
It's beautiful in its own way, but Montreux is very dynamic in its landscape, and it's the people who live here are full of a vibrancy and life, which you don't really.
Probably the longest answer you're ever gonna get. Yeah. We check our.
Everyone is. People don't have lives anymore. They're kind of chained to their computers. It's like we all live virtual lives on our laptops.
Yeah. I think we
Speak for yourself.
I don't know much about Facebook, but our sound guy Matt, I think he's just in that room. He's a very astute at, like, he knows everything about Facebook. He was there since the beginning. But for our band, I think it's useful. Like, I guess it's a way for people to connect with the band. That's a pretty cliched answer, but
pretty much like because we're from Australia, which is quite far away. It pretty much started all the word of mouth, and it pretty much, I mean, it's not the sole reason why we're here today, but it's definitely one of the major factors why we're here today.
It's definitely changed the face of music. There's no doubt about that. The way and in the independent scenes, it's like kids who want to start making music from home. It's like so much easier to get exposure for your music instantly. It's an amazing tool. So, and a band like us, we've really tried to take advantage of that as well. It's like being able to connect with people as easily in Switzerland or the UK or Brazil as easy as it is to contact someone in Perth or in Australia. It's just everyone is now connected, so it's a good environment for people making music.
With your old school friends.
Yeah.
Which was.
But it's tricky though, because with our crew, we pay them a lot of money to work hard on our tour, and then we walk into a room and we peek over their shoulder and we see that they're like checking their MySpace or Facebook, and then as soon as they hear us enter, they quickly change to like some music industry site, but we know what they're really doing.
Yeah.
You can cut that whole last part out.
No, that was the best bit.
Refrigerator.
We'll be online in around about 5 minutes, so I guess we'll see you then.
If we'll see you on the slopes.
Au revoir.
If anyone wants to teach how to ski, teach us how to ski. Daniel will teach you how to surf.